I get it. And then so my the theme of my channel is listening to the fail up stories of people, like how they got over failures. So can you share your experiences on how you got over failures and the
Yeah.
lessons from setbacks?
Yeah. Well, the first thing is realizing that failures are necessary.
Uh-huh.
That is hard for a young person. I was one of those high achievers that always sort of did well in school and did achieve what I wanted, and not without any problems, but
Mm-hmm.
relatively a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't really hit some major setbacks until I got older and was an adult and was like, okay, this is not going the way that I thought it would,
Mm-hmm.
especially in jobs. I think that's where I can say I've had to work hard at sort of how do I process these setbacks. So you tend to strive for the next job, the higher job, more authority, more responsibility. You want to grow, but then sometimes you get to a place and it's not really the right environment for you to grow. And what do you do? I was in a job once where I was in education. It was in K-12, and the environment was toxic. I felt like there were a lot of people that were sabotaging me, trying to go after my job. Really a emotionally tough time for me. I couldn't I couldn't understand why anybody would want to do that to somebody else because I was operating out of my value, how I view things in work. I just didn't understand why somebody would come after me. Like, what did I do to cause somebody to come
Mm-hmm.
after me like that? But it resulted in me leaving that place not exactly at the time that I wanted to or planned to,
Uh-huh.
but I left. And it really it made me challenge um, it challenged how I viewed myself, how I viewed my own talents. Like, am I as
Mm-hmm.
talented as I thought I was? Or,
Mm-hmm.
was I really ready for that? All these
Mm-hmm.
different questions popped up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where questions can be bad because they
Mm-hmm.
were not constructive questions. These were questions that were really kind of chipping away at my self-esteem, chipping away at my self-worth. And I had to change my environment completely.
Mm-hmm.
And really, that's one of the reasons why I moved to higher ed. I moved to higher ed. I had a totally different environment, totally different set of stakeholders,
Mm-hmm.
and I had everything was new. So because it
Mm-hmm.
was new, I didn't have any baggage to attach to it. I was out trying to understand and grow in this new environment. And that helped me
Mm-hmm.
more than anything because I realized that um, my worth is not tied to one job. It's not tied to a title. It's not tied to
Mm-hmm.
any of those things. I
Mm-hmm.
bring who I am to any place I go.